Is that our headless buddy they were just talking about?
I think so.
Mimir? Is that who they mentioned? I didn't catch the name at the beginning.
But what I meant by video game pretty, I think I know what I need to do right now. Is that the constructed face, but in my mind that they always use when Skyrim mods. Think Skyrim mods. If you've never seen a Skyrim mod where they're like prettier faces and it's always this same face.
And even prettier.
Yeah, and even prettier faces. Even though everyone was really pretty before, but they had different faces. No, they all... And then there's the creepy anime girl ones, and you're like, dude, stop. Anime's not real. It's not real.
And I mean, I'm not saying that, like, real people cannot have, like, very beautiful, symmetrical, whatever you want faces, but I feel like you still know it's a real face.
Yeah.
You know? It's...
Yeah. Well, in video games, when they want someone to look creepy, they usually make their face look exactly symmetrical.
Yeah.
That's what they did to Miranda Lawson, because they're like, she's supposed to be so perfect, it's not right. Mm-hmm. So they mirrored her face.
The ravens. They were one, no? There's still three. There's three. There's three. Where have they gone? They're gone. She did it. What does it mean?
Looking back, I was so naive to think she could banish it on her own. The further she saw into the darkness, the more she struggled to see anything at all. And the glow, the smallest hints of shape, sound, thought, grow in strength until they consumed her whole. Before she knew it, the darkness had her in its claws.
I wonder if you can solve this puzzle if you know exactly where to stand, or if everything's just in the way too much.
Do you have to be on the ground lower? It looks like...
I think I have to be...
Looks like lower, because that little one should be on top. But
I just have to get closer.
Oh, there we go.
Broken. The gate is open. Open. She did it.
There is no such thing as victory when it comes to the darkness. It's like it doesn't want to kill her. Yet, it will gnaw at her, biding its time. Only when she is at her weakest will it strike to kill. Will she find Dillian before her time comes?
Alright, you fucking nerd. Fucking magic nerd. Are we gonna like play Magic the Gathering against each other?
Oh, that would be nice.
Alright, nerd, I'm here to fight.
I know. EJ.
AJ, do you want to get on someone's lap?
EJ.
Come on. Come on. Come on. You gonna growl now? You gonna get mad? Are you... He didn't even growl. That's how desperate he is for pets.
I know. Come on. Look at this long sausage.
Overcome Valravan's final illusion to face him in his keep.
Alright.
You can do it, Senua.
This is my final illusion.
We both
I don't respect this man.
We can fight it together.
Can you solve my final illusion?
Yeah, okay, you
Hand
got your
waving.
illusions because you suck at fighting. That's not true. My illusions.
My illusion!
Okay.
Yes, climb on top of the rock pile.
Can't.
I know.
It's an illusion. I
It's
can't.
an illusion. Solve his final illusion.
Spot the difference. Ah, there's a stick over on this one. Ah, so I can climb that tree branch.
Speak to me, Druth. Tell me a story.
Senua,
Truth, the truth.
listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called Findan. The Northmen captured Findan's sister, and his father sent him to pay for her release. But they took his gold, put him in chains, and held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him. I don't know why. Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home. His father burnt to death, and his brother was killed. But he escaped with sorrow in his heart. His father's enemies offered redress for his loss and invited him to a feast. It was at a hall near the sea. But when he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to hell. 6 years later, his slave masters landed on the shores of Orkney, burning all before them. And into that fire, Findan made his escape. What was Findan burnt away that day. But from the flames, a new man stepped forward, and Druth was born. Druth, the man that I am now. And though Findan never set eyes on his dear sister again, I, Druth, have found you, Senua.
I wish you could have seen my home before these dark times.
So there's two weirdos. They found each other in the woods.
Yeah. I mean, that's.
I just like it when two weirdos find each other and they're like, the weirdo. Me too. I'm weird too.
Yeah.
Great.
I mean, that's all I'm ever looking for is, like, my weirdo.
just another freak. Not in a bad way.
Just another fucking weirdo.
Because I put the bridge down. Because it added the thing before, but... Okay. You had to go back through the same one again. Here we go.
Good thing all these birds pooped on it so we know where to go.
I was just thinking that, but then I was like, maybe it's just bark being worn off from all the other people who came here to fight the magician.
I prefer to believe that it's lots of poop.
What?
What? Did you do that?
I don't know. I guess, do you really lose all your progress? I heard somebody say, like, that's not actually true, but I don't know.
I don't know.
Watch as that happens, and I'm like, I'm not playing this fucking game again. Ugh. I didn't realize we were playing a balancing game until it was too late.
Yeah. It's a bird's nest, but for people.
Big birds.
Broke. The gate is open. Open.
This darkness. I know it from the wilds. It's coming back for me. I'm still here. Are you too? Where are we? I remember. It didn't end well in the wilds. It never does. You think you can overcome the darkness, make sense of it, and once relief settles in, it strikes out of nowhere, throwing you helplessly back into the maelstrom, drowning the mind in fear, deeper, deeper, dragging you down so far into the void that maybe this time there is no coming back. But there, in the darkness,
Senua,
she remembered what he told her.
hear me. Reach out to me. Senua, take my iron mirror. Look into it, for it is a window into the underworld. Within, you will see the face of the darkness that you fear. And if you focus, like I have taught you to, you will also see that as much as the darkness has you trapped within its veil, it too is trapped within yours. Focus. Focus! Focus!
I see you! I see you now! You led me to the wilds! You trapped me there!
There's too many of them.
Find a good position.
But you let them bring you.
She finished him!
Go. Defend yourself. Stop them.
Get up!
She's going to die.
Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up,
She's
get up!
injured. She can still do it.
there's like no health indicator or anything to suggest.
I guess that would take away from the experience, but I can sense where my health is at.
Oh no, I meant his.
Oh.
Get up, quick! Get up! It's not over. It's not over. Do it. She's beating him. She's beating him. She's nearly there. She's stronger.
See,
Oh, there we go.
there is an indicator. Oh, come on.
Behind you! End it. Watch out! Surprise! Take him down! Take him down! Get him down! Too many of them. You can do this.
Come on.
You're stronger than me. Get them. Focus. Focus now. Focus. It's the only way. Focus now. Focus. Must remember. She will die.
Oh my god, what a boss fight.
Wilds, did I? It was an illusion. But not this time!
The Mark of Valravan, one of the keys to the gate to Helheim. Hold it in your mind's eye.
With every battle, the darkness grows stronger. Every victory bringing her closer to defeat. Unfair, isn't it? In those dark winter nights in the wilds, there were times when she considered letting go. If it weren't for truth, a chance encounter in the wilds, she would not have heard his stories of the Northmen. And she would not have this chance to find Dillion's soul.
I'm coming. I still hear you.
So I think that confirms what you were saying earlier when I asked, like, why are we doing all this, like, Norse mythology stuff if she's Anglo-Saxon and then...
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think she thinks he was taken to
They're...
hell or
Yeah.
something. And I think he probably was a Norseman. But, because he said she wouldn't have known his stories, wouldn't have known about the men of the North if it weren't for him.
Oh, wait, you're talking about Druth is the one that told her the stories.
Yeah, I think Druth is Norse.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I
just
thought you-
assuming that, though.
I thought you meant Dillian. Because I was talking about Dillian. So.
Who the fuck is Dillian? Who's
That's
Dillian?
the guy that we're going to find.
I thought Druth was... I'm
No,
confused.
Druth is the guy, the other Gelt that she met in the woods.
Oh.
Dillian is her beloved, whatever.
Beloved, okay. Druth was the Norseman. I think he probably got exiled. And then he sees her as
When she was young,
his little sister. Okay.
she would lay in the grass and stare at the clouds. And there she saw them. Elusive. Shifting faces. After a while, she could see the faces everywhere.
I think
Trees,
because
mountains.
Dillian was
Caves.
killed by the Norsemen, so his soul must be with them or something.
Yeah, I think that was the implication. I don't know that they had made that super clear to me before, but what they said like a little bit ago was that like because Druth told her the stories of the Northmen, now she can go get Dillian.
Ah.
So like
I
that would
wonder.
kind of.
Can you see the faces too? They're there. If you look for them.
Mother. Senua, you have the sight. Just like I do. Once you can see into the underworld. The underworld and all the souls within it will see you. Don't be afraid when they speak to you. I will always be here to guide you.
Did you see her? That was her mother, Galina. She was a priestess, a healer. She taught Senua to see the weave that binds the world together. And it was beautiful. It was a time before the darkness. But when it did come, it first came for her mother. Senua still sees her face from time to time, hidden in the world. Like she's still watching over. She misses her so much.
So pretty.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Ah, the door's... Oh, come on.
We're winning. Stand up straight with him. He's too fast. It's Nick. He's gone.
Yes, Senua.
Whoa, come on.
Remember your training.
Oh, shit.
Finish this. End it now. I can't do it. He's finished.
See, you can see it's a Viking shield.
Don't give up. another challenge.
She hasn't challenged Cert.
I'm doing way better than I thought I would at this game. Because I'm usually really bad at dodging. But the voices keep saying to dodge, and I'm like, oh, you got it, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, some of the infection went away. I think if you don't die... It...
The fire giant has answered. He comes from a land older than mankind. And the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground. Find him, Senua, and spill his blood.
She found the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast. He was badly burnt all over.
Mama!
She took pity on him, for he was not long for this world. Like her, who spoke of his own darkness. The Northmen.
Senua, we each walk these lands gazing towards different horizons, some of us further than others. Your father cannot see what you see, but there is nothing wrong with seeing the world the way you do.
Got a little puppy snores going on right now.
Was AJ crying earlier because he was stressed, or like did
No, he was trying to go bark at whoever was making noise, and I stopped him, and he
cried,
because he went to like
jump, be
what-
bad?
and he was oofing, and
I'm sure it was an accident. Don't worry.
yeah. Well, I picked him up, and then he was like, "Hey." So I think maybe one of his little legs got twisted underneath or something.
Oh.
But
What matters is you didn't eat him.
no, I did not yeet AJ over my head.
I don't remember her name, but like, I heard about it. I was like, don't people like? Don't get me wrong. I've never had a cat, but don't people just kind of like toss their cats to the side? So I thought that's what she had done.
Oh, or like toss it onto the bed or something.
Yeah, I thought like she
Yeah.
had done that. And I was like, okay, whatever. She takes the cat and throws it over her head, and I was
Without
like,
looking where it's going.
Yeah.
See, I feel like that's the key part.
Just let him do. Just
Okay.
let him be bad.
So that's the key part. This is like very off topic to this game, but that's the key part for me is that normally if you're gonna like toss the cat, you're tossing it onto the couch, onto a bed. Like you know
Where it's going.
as opposed to just like throwing it up behind you over your head without even looking, and then it's like you know.
She wasn't even in a heated gamer moment. There wasn't a battle happening. And
That part to me is not.
no.
The vodka part is the.
Behind you! Behind you! Behind you! Behind you! I can anticipate this. Finish this!
Finish him. I would like that, like just a little Mortal Kombat voice following me around everything that I do.
Emotional support shit.
Well, no, like
I know. Hold on.
Find a good position! Don't let them surround you. There's more. Be ready.
Oh, come on.
Behind you. Down. Finish it. Behind you. Behind you. Go. Mine.
was fancy. I wish my like inner voice was helpful sometimes.
Nope. You're stupid and dumb.
Yeah. Instead, it's like, hey, let's remember every like dumb thing you've ever done from the beginning of time.
A sweet, sickly stench of burning human flesh. And I still hear their cries carried in the wind. Do you hear them too, Senua?
Yes, I heard their screams, and I still hear them now. You can hear the leaves.
Let's find an H. Oh, wait, here we go. No, come on.
Did we already? Huh.
Maybe from a different angle.
Follow the screams.
Oh, here we go.
You'll find it. You'll never find
Yeah, follow the screams. No big deal.
Stacey, just chill out. It's just some screams.
Yeah, just follow the screams.
relax. It's just screams.
They are clearly meant to guide you.
Well, here's a stick and a lie thing, so that's gotta do.
Oh.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, there's a body on there.
The path
Whoops.
to Helheim is sealed to the living. But you already walk amongst the dead. Look towards the gate, and you will see that it has opened.
Look, the path to Helheim is lined with good intentions.
I don't know how to make a joke of this, but I find it amusing that she just has her boyfriend's head on her hip.
I mean, it's probably quieter that way.
Talk about that's too far. You know what joke I was gonna say, right? You know what I was gonna say? But that's too far. That's too
When they
too
first
much.
came to my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, and slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of, I know it well.
No, so he's
I'm
not.
still here to fight it.
So he's not a Viking, and he's
No.
not a Norseman. He's a former slave who escaped.
Yes, and he said that he knew enough of the language and stuff, so he must have just been familiar with.
I wonder
a lot
where
of their
he's
stuff.
originally from. I see a lot of posts being like, Norsemen, they weren't that bad. Well, for invaders, they weren't that bad, but they were still invaders. So let's calm down.
That kind of reminds me of this Tumblr post that I saw that was like, that's not what America is about. America's about flips up a history book. Wait, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Meaning like,
Or people who try to be like,
Do this. Make it.
communist.
Get out of the way.
Soviet Russia wasn't bad. It was good. All of it was good. I'm like, dude, don't like ignore the bad parts, dude. It wasn't good.
yeah.
It wasn't great.
Behind you.
Like I can understand wanting to have a good example of when communism worked. So far, we don't really have one, and I think you're just gonna have to still believe in it without having to stand tankies. Like,
That's it. Watch out. Do it quick behind you.
Kick his ass, Senua.
oh. not fair.
I mean, like, this does seem like a more cathartic experience than going to therapy. I'm just saying.
Got him against the ropes now. Getting better at this, I think. I hope I didn't jinx myself.
It looks like you're getting better to me.
When you see a fire gate of Surt, know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel and let the dead walk through.
Do you want to come up here now?
Find the fire, Senua.
AJ, are you ready to be good? AJ, I want to go back up because I want to be good now. I'm going to be good now. Hold me. Don't be bad.
I'll be good, I promise.
I don't promise I'm going to be bad. Okay, so I guess we have to...
I want to be bad, but you been bad.
Can I just, like, push this and burn the
It's
thing?
a sacrifice.
Alright, do I burn that? Who do I burn? Who do I kill?
Let's get down to business.
To defeat
The
the
pups.
apes. The Norsemen. Am I coming through the... Did I go the right way? Where am I? This is different than where we were, right?
Yeah. This is somewhere else.
Can't I just, like, grab any of these bodies, or...
Well, that's not really a sacrifice. They're already dead.
Still.
Is this? No. This is a... Wait. This is where we came from. God
Damn it!
damn it!
Everything looks different when you're, like, having weird visions.
I tried to just like have him sit on my lap, but he was like, no.
Focus on what's in front of you.
I want to be held and cuddled. Whoa.
I'm focusing. Do I sacrifice myself?
Run for your life! Wrong way! You're going the wrong way! Hell will not give you the answers you want. But you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
That,
Where's the fire gone? Where's it gone?
The fire's disappeared.
It was everywhere.
Maybe it was
that
It was a
stone thing. It looks like one of the icons from Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Ah.
How will she get through?
She'll need to find another way.
Truth said. Find your
Legends
own
of the Hidden Temple reboot's
There's
pretty
always another
serious
way.
now.
Wait, I didn't even know there was a reboot.
No,
just have to
that's
find
the
it.
joke.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like this is Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Is what he
be
cries.
awesome.
Find him.
The pyre.
Well, they're doing it for, you know, millennials who've gotten older and they need something a little more gritty.
They kill the contestants now.
Yeah. Now, the contestants go through actual fire trial. No more green slime.
The Northmen tell this story. Before the earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice in the frozen world of Niflheim, creating the body of the first giant, Ymir. Muspel is one of the islands, and is now the land of the fire giants. And people from elsewhere cannot endure a journey there.
She needs to find it. Another voice. It's too far.
She'll never find it. She'll never make her way back.
She needs to remember the way back.
What happens when
It's
she
right
finds
there.
it? And then
Everything will burn.
Concentrate on where you're going. She needs to remember the path.
Everything will burn. Then how will she find the way back?
She won't. She won't be able to tell.
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Surt, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious, and then burn the whole world with fire.
Sounds gnarly, dude. Burn the whole world. It's a lot.
It's a lot of burning.
It's a lot. It's a lot, I'm gonna admit, but...
The Northmen made fire sacrifices, burning slaves like me to reveal the path to Surt.
I searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes. But they just screamed like helpless pigs.
Temple run!
I'm going to assume this represents her memories of her village being burned.
Yeah.
Do your gods answer your prayers, Senua? I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free. Defy the gods, Senua! Find your own path, like I find mine!
My gods abandoned me. I am alone.
So this is not a knock on the quality. I'm just merely pointing out that when Druth shows up, it really reminds me of like those like board games that you played in the 90s that had the video cassette that you popped in, where the dude like shows up.
I think.
'Cause it almost looks like he's not.
No, I think, I don't know this for sure. I think in order to give the sense that something's not quite right about him, they probably really did make a video of him and put him in the game.
Right?
Because everything else is digital. And then if you put like a blurry, real looking guy, something about it just doesn't seem right. So I think it's a good choice of direction for that.
Yeah.